What's up, you guys? And today I'm going to be showing you the top 10 tips to get better at fighting in Fortnite. Now, this video took a long time to make, and these are all tips that I wish I knew sooner. So smash that like button, subscribe, and let's try to get to 20 subscribers by the end of this month. Anyway, enough with the yapping. Let's hop into Fortnite. Okay, so you guys, we are here in Fortnite, and the first tip that I'm going to give you is always use a protective edit whenever you're starting out. See down here? Look at this. I did it off of instinct. I did a double edit here so that I could go up and start my 90 to get to the top to try to get high ground. You always want to use some kind of protective edit, because if they really wanted to, they can build up 5 and just beat the crap out of you. If you're right here, your head is protected, your side is protected. And if you really want to add in a little bit of like protectiveness, you can do this and even do a triple edit, so then your front can be protected, your side can be protected, your other side can be protected, your back can be protected, and your head can be protected. Alright, number 2 tip. This kind of ties in with the first one. Look at this. See how I didn't do this and I did this instead? This is because if you are, so say you're trying to do a double edit and you do like this. Look at this. You can't see anything except for the thing in front of you. If you do this though, your FOV is way wider and you can see everywhere. Like, compared to this, like, I can only see in front of me, and that's all I can see. It's basically first person. So you want to do that whenever you're doing that. Alright, next tip. Don't do too many wide edits. What I mean by wide edits, you may ask? I mean like this. It makes you an open target. Like, come on. If you really want to do some sort of window edit, do not do this edit either. Look at this. Look at the difference. Look at this. This is almost my body. This is almost twice my body. This is so much thicker than this, so this makes you a way more open target. Instead of doing this, yeah. So if you did this or this, like this. Okay. Next thing, use more cones, because cones can be super useful, bro. Look at this. I can do this. I can do this and reset it to cone myself in so that I don't get shot whenever I'm in someone's box. Look at this single wall here. If I put a cone in and replace it, there's more likelihood that they are near the back or in the middle. So then if you do this and they're like back here, and then they like say they crouch because they're scared or something, even if they are still standing up, they may not realize that it's phasing, and then you can just do this shorter. Only way you would want to do wide edits like this is if you want to hit the play where you try to trick them to shoot you. Like, if you were like, that's a good use for a wide edit. Next thing, use more of this, because this peak is awesome. Look at this. Hiding behind here, boop, boop. You can barely see me for like a quarter of a second. So then that tied in with the cone in here. You could edit it, reset it. You could do the same for this side as well. So like, boop. Next tip, keep them in visual sound effects range. So like, look at my partner right now. He's running around. You can see his visual sound effects. So if I like go way up here and he stays down there, you can barely see his visual sound effects. So it's a lot harder to go and try to, you know, like see where he is. This kind of ties in with the next one. Don't try to be flashy. Look at this. I just did some simple 90s. Look, simple 90s all the way. And the reason why you don't want to be flashy is, say you do this. Say you like try to be flashy and you're like, you could easily mess up and then accidentally fall or something like this. And then, yeah, see, he's right there, just waiting. And see, this ties back in. Next tip, keep your gun aimed at them even if they're like through a wall. So like, build a box real quick. Look at this. So if I'm like this and I keep my, yeah, see, he would have messed up there and I would have been able to shoot him. But see how he used that edit that I was talking about? Now try to jump and shoot me. Yeah, see, jump and shoot me. See, I wouldn't have had the reaction time to do that. This is like less than half a second. And if you can time it right, then you could even like that. Yeah. Even, if you want to make a really good play like that. You can make a really good play out of it, yeah. Next tip, give yourself confidence, okay? I see this way too much, and I get it. Everybody says it whenever you're trying to be a better fighter. Give yourself confidence. But here's the thing that they're missing out on. Whenever I say give yourself confidence, I don't mean say, okay, I'm gonna shit on this kid 10-0. Give yourself a little bit of an ego, but don't get too egotistical. Stay humble still. But especially like say I'm in this situation and I don't have health advantage, I'm gonna wanna give myself confidence because I still have to push the fight usually. That ties into the next one. Disengage with fights that you don't have health advantage for. So say I'm like right here, and yeah, hold up, grapple up here real quick. And then he is gonna be somewhere near here. If I don't have health advantage, I can easily, hold up, shoot me real quick. The body.
What?
Alright, look at this. So now say I'm fighting him. It only took that for him to be able to shoot me. See, look, if they miss a chance, that ties back into the protective edits that I was talking about. Use protective edits because see, like this, and if he was behind me, I can switch that up to a 90 even. If I wanted to. So yeah, you want to disengage with any fights that you don't have health advantage for because that could be a major reason why you could die really easily because like he's 100. So say I push him and I try to hit him, he's not gonna die. But if he hit me for that same amount, I would have died. Like immediately. I'm at 50 health. And that ties back in with the wide edit. That's another tip. Okay, hold up. This wasn't even included in the video, but I just thought about it. And I'm gonna give you guys it. This is like a bonus tip. Use doors with your boxes. So hold up, come up here real quick. Most people have auto open doors on, right? So say they're sitting like right here, right beside my box, like say like right there. Look, with that animation, I can use that to get attacked, and that can make it a whole lot easier to get free tags that are a lot easier to defeat them with. Last and final tip though, choose your binds and sensitivity and stick to them. A lot of people, they give themselves too much of an ego, like I was saying earlier. They give themselves way too much of an ego, and then whenever they die, they're like, oh no, my sense is bad, my sense is bad. And then they keep switching their sense and their binds, and then they can't get used to them. So then they're just always going to be complete dookies. So if that's you, please stop switching your binds and sensitivity. It can be a major reason why you're not winning most of your fights, because you're not used to them. I've gotten used to this, so I'm able to predict like where stuff is going to go, if that makes sense. So like if I were to like this, I know that a floor is gonna place here. If I were to like this, I know that a cone's gonna place there. So it's like, it's just a lot easier for me to like understand where stuff is gonna go, so then I don't start panic building. It barely happens with most people. That was a really lucky incident. Not even gonna lie. Why is this not editing? But yeah, also with your editing sensitivity and stuff, you want to get used to that too, because like I said with this, like the double edits and the triple edits. You want to be able to predict where your crosshair is going to need to go for you to get that good edit. Alright, thank you for watching. That was your 10 tips and a bonus one, so technically 11. Definitely follow these because they will help you. I followed these and they helped me throughout my journey. I really wish I knew these sooner, to be honest. If I did, I would have been a bot by now. Actually, I'm joking. I wouldn't have been. Oh my god, I would have been like cracked out of my mind. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just follow those tips and you should improve. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe. This is our first ever video actually, so it would help a lot if you did. Subscribe, like, whatever else you can do down there. But comment. Let me know if these tips help you. I don't know what else to even say. I'm just trying to get retention at this point. Bye.
And if you hear this song, then go and bend your back. Go and bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. With the DJ, please turn up the bass.
These are the 10 tips, actually 11 because there's an extra one. Yeah, I wish I knew these sooner because if I did, then let me reset, okay? I'd be profit, bro. What the fuck?
Yo, wait, Hyper, no, you messed up my clip. I was gonna go play this.
Whoopsies.
Make you come first, could I never take a last. Like a